welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a very fun video. I asked on Instagram for you to make an assumption about me, and I'm gonna tell you if it's true or if it's false, and then we'll elaborate on them. If you're new here, my name is Yami, and this is my little corner of the internet. I am so grateful that you're here. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a video with me again. Without further ado, let's just get started with these assumptions. I kind of creeped on some of them, and some of them are kind of funny, so here we go. Okay, starting with the very first one, it says, V emotional. Yes, I am extremely emotional. I cry for literally everything. I cry when I'm sad, I cry when I'm happy, I cry in commercials, I cry at movies, I cry when I see other people that I love cry. It's just very emotional. My entire life I've been like that, and it is what it is. Okay, you want kids. Absolutely. I want kids. Like I said in one of my other videos, I have baby fever, and I just don't know that right now is the best time. I think that after Taz and I have our wedding, then we'll start probably trying. You are naturally a positive person, very sweet-natured, great friend. I like to think that I'm a great friend. I am very sweet-natured, yes. However, naturally positive person, not so much. So I used to be, but you know, with life and the struggles and anxiety and fears, that kind of changed a little bit, and it's something that I'm working on daily. And that's just because, unfortunately, and I hate saying this, but my family's kind of like, the first thought that they go to is like fear-based or anxiety-based, and so that's what I've kind of grew up with. My default is that, and I have to actually work at being positive and being hopeful and having faith, and I have to actually work to be more on that side, which I'm hoping that is no longer the case, and that becomes my default moving forward. But I mean, I don't want to say that I'm like not a positive person. I am, but when like if something happens, I'll automatically go to the negative side of it, the bitter side, the fearful side, and I actually have to stop and be like, wait a minute, no, this is good. Like I have to work at being happy and positive and hopeful and faithful, if that makes any sense. I hope it does. I assume that you prefer more mellow occasions and events rather than extravagant ones. Honestly, I think you might assume that because I don't have any extravagant events to go to. I absolutely love dressing up. I used to love going out in Miami and like getting dressed up and going to like weddings and parties, and so I don't know that I necessarily prefer more mellow occasions, but I like both. I like the mellow, and I also like getting dressed up in the extravagant parties and extravagant events, if that makes sense. Like if I were able to get invited to a ball, I'd love that more than anything. You love your curves. I do, but just like everyone, there are days that I struggle and I think that they're too big and they're too curvy and this and that, but at the end of the day, yes, I do love my curves, but that doesn't mean that I will always try to become a better version of myself. So I like to have goals as well, whether that be strength goals or whatever. I do love my curves, just to answer your question. You don't weigh yourself. LOL, I weigh myself every day actually, because I feel that if you weigh yourself every single day, then that number won't have a hold on you. Like, if you continue to weigh yourself daily, you'll understand that your weight will fluctuate forever. So like, let's say I weigh myself and I'm 2 pounds heavier than I was the day before. That no longer will dictate how the rest of my day will go. I don't step on the scale and then my mood changes. I wake up, I ask myself how I'm feeling. Do I feel good? Do I feel sluggish? Do I feel heavy? Like all these questions. And if I'm feeling good, then I'll step on the scale and be like, meh, I gained 2 pounds, but I still feel good. So that's cool. But I do weigh myself. If not daily, then like every other day. It also keeps me in check because, you know, especially like these past couple weeks, I've been so busy with launch and I didn't weigh myself daily, and I saw a number there today that I was just like, all right, time to reel her in, you know what I mean? So yeah, I do weigh myself every day, but it does not dictate how I feel about my body in any way. You've had just a few serious boyfriends before Taz. Nobody was before Taz. We have this joke that no one came before Taz or I, but yes, I only had, how many serious, like 3, 2 maybe? No, 2? Wait, yeah, I think 3 or 4, honestly. You're a Christian. Yes, ma'am, I am. You're in your 20s. LOL, I am actually 34 years old. You've gotten lip injections. LOL, no, I have never gotten lip injections. These are mine. Although I've been offered to do like a sponsored, and I'm like, I don't need that. So no, these are mine, all mine. You don't have a bachelor's degree. Yes, I actually do. I went to school at Florida International University and I got a bachelor's in hospitality management. You are goofy, 1000% all the way. You don't have a lot of old, longtime friends. There are a couple, but to answer your question easily, no, I don't, just because I've moved so much throughout my life and we've just lost contact. But there are the friends that I have that are longtime friends that I can just text them or call them and it's like we never stop talking. But yes, there's not one person in my life right now that I talk to consistently that's an old friend, if that makes sense. Although it does make me a little sad though, because I've always wanted that like close friend, but I also think that friendships are a two-way street. And you know, if you're constantly putting in the work and they're not getting anything back, I think it's time to kind of just like fall back a little bit. But another one, do you have lip injections? And if so, from where? Because they're awesome. No, I don't have lip injections. Sorry, I couldn't be more of a help on that. You want to get a house, 1,050,000%. That's not even real numbers, but yes, I want a house so bad. I just want to decorate and just make it our own and do all the things that I've wanted to do, but I don't do. I do this weird thing when I want to do something for a house, but I don't do it because I'm like, I'm not going to be in this apartment for very long, so I'll just wait. But I know it's not really necessarily a good thing, but yes, I want a house so bad. You eat whatever you want and you don't gain weight. I wish that was the case. Definitely not the case. I gain weight very, very easily. Watch tomorrow's vlog so you get a better insight on the weight gain that I actually just endured. But no, I gain weight very easily. I have to move daily. I have to watch what I eat to maintain this curvy figure. Okay, let's do a couple more. This one's interesting. It's kind of like random. You don't drink and you don't smoke weed. I don't smoke weed and I drink on occasion. I'm not a heavy drinker at all. Honestly, sometimes I just need one glass of wine and I'm good, but I do drink on occasion. You feel you're not perceived in your true light. That's a good question. But I think I do a pretty okay job of being as transparent as possible on social media. But of course, there are probably people that see my page and see that like I have a lean body year round and I have my life together, but obviously I don't. I am a normal human just like everyone else, and I have all of my problems and my defects, and my biggest hope is that for someone that follows me on Instagram or YouTube or whatever, that when they meet me, if they ever meet me, they get the exact same thing from what they're used to, because I never want to be able to, I never want to put on like a facade that I'm something else. So I really, really hope that I am doing that for you. And if you guys ever feel like I'm being fake or whatever, please call me out, because I need to be kept on check, obviously, or in check. But I really do think that I do a pretty good job of being my true authentic self. Okay, this is the last one that I'll do. Oh, this is a good one. You had lots of money to start your business. No, ma'am. I actually started my business with nothing. It was all me. Didn't take out loans, didn't take out anything. I just saved every penny. The only thing that I did get was $1,000 from my mom to finish the last order for the first launch for Lavavi. But other than that, nope, just me. And those are the assumptions about me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any assumptions about me that you want answered, leave them in the comments below. I'd love to answer them for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you. Mwah.